Right now is a great time to be a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. With the second movie on its way and a possible third one leaked, who knows how the series might end up. But today I want to talk about an idea I've had for a while. And the idea is that Universal really is pushing the future of Five Nights at Freddy's with collaborations, food, and on top of that, horror nights and more movies. So that's what we'll be talking about in this video. The future of Five Nights at Freddy's, specifically through Universal. We saw during Horror Nights this year that Universal really believes in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, with merchandise and the house having a very high budget, and on top of that a restaurant in Universal got a Five Nights at Freddy's makeover. Typically for Horror Nights, IPs usually get their own food stand, but this year, Five Nights at Freddy's got a whole restaurant to themselves. In addition to that, Five Nights at Freddy's seems to have the highest merchandise out of all the IPs that year. Overall, I was very pleased with the presence of Five Nights at Freddy's and Horror Nights. Now, let's talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Now, I promise you guys I will do a full review of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. But right now, I want to talk about the impact that movie had on the franchise and how Universal believes in the franchise. So for one, the success of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie proved to Universal the franchise is still going strong. With the success of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, now we're getting a sequel and a possible third movie in the future. And now with the second Five Nights at Freddy's movie on the way, we have a lot of promotional material for the movie, like with new trailers, but specifically with the Popeyes meal and the Five Nights at Freddy's Phantom. None of this would have been possible if Universal never believed in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. What does this mean for the FNAF fans, or people who enjoy the series? Well, it means that Universal is going to put more money into the series by creating more content, whether that be new houses for Horror Nights, more food, more merchandise, or more movies, or possibly even shows, because Universal does own Peacock. It would be nice to have a Five Nights at Freddy's show. But overall, I'm very excited for the future of Five Nights at Freddy's, especially through Universal. And one more thing before we close out, Universal is better than Disney. Alright, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you later.